Well, I think it's a natural fit for members of the co-op that already live in and exist in an environment where the company tries to operate for a profit for the benefit of the members. And there's no doubt that member insurance operates in the same environment, and it should be easy for members of Do It Best Corp to understand that if you buy product and you have a relationship with them and they provide a low cost of operation, that they're going to return to the members a rebate in the co-op environment, a dividend in the insurance environment. So I think that's one element. I think the other really important element is that the ability that member insurance has to provide understanding of what that members' world really is. You know, they're not dealing with a sales agent that's out trying to sell car dealers one day and plumbers the next. I mean, they are dealing with people that are specialized in their industry, that have put together insurance packages and insurance programs that are specific to the hardware store environment, to the lumber and building material store environment, and so they truly understand where that member is coming from and what their insurance world looks like and what the risks are, and at the same time they're going to provide them a level of service that should exceed in almost every case the level of service they might get from somebody else. There's probably fewer customers in the member insurance environment than what there might be out in the traditional world. The other huge advantage that member insurance now has is the ability to work with those retailers that perhaps have an unusual element to their business. You know, they may be a traditional lumber and building material store, but perhaps they're in the truss business, or they have a door plant, or in our world, we have a garage door franchise, and we sell and service garage doors both in residential and commercial customers, and that's a different risk. I mean, and so they have the ability to make sure that they're not only familiar in the traditional environment of hardware and lumber building material stores, but they have carriers that can help in those other specialized risks, and they become educated in that, and they understand it, and so they work well with our members to provide the unique level of coverage that they have beyond just traditional coverage. I mean, there's certainly no doubt that member insurance has a loss control program that may or may not be present with other providers. I will say, and I don't know the exact number of years that we've been with member insurance, but I mean, it's an extended 10, 12, 13 years. But I will say that the loss control efforts of member are greater than the loss control efforts that we had before. And strangely enough, we were with the same carrier over a period. A part of that time, it was just a matter of the agent that we were buying it from, or the agency that we were buying it from, and the service that agency or that member brought, or that company provided and brought to us. They certainly understand the risks of being in the lumber and building material business and the risk related to the hardware store environment. They understand our business specifically, you know, because of the number of trucks and truck drivers and stuff that we have. So the loss control efforts, the library of information that they make available to us to either use on our own or to use in our safety meetings. We have quarterly safety meetings in all aspects of our business, and we've used information provided by member over a period of time. And we've had people, loss control people, walk our properties and make observations and make suggestions of ways that we can improve our safety rating and those kind of things. I think in our business specifically, we have cycled through years where we've had losses and we recover from those losses Fortunately, we don't have a very high frequency rate, and so we've been fortunate enough that as we cycle through those losses that we have had, and working with the loss control people, that the modifiers tend to go up, and we finally get them in a range that we're a lot more comfortable with. And I don't think we would do that if we were just looking at our business by ourselves and we didn't have the help or the assistance of loss control people or the information they provide us. And the good news is the information provide, again, is specific to our industry. It's forklift related or ladder related or truck driver related or operations that fit our needs.